Hello everyone. Today we discuss general characters and classification of bryophytes. Table of contents are as introduction, salient features, classification and economic importance. First of all, we discuss about general introduction of bryophytes. The division Bryophyta includes over 25,000 species of non-vascular embryophytes such as mosses, liverworts and hornworts. Bryophytes are small plants 2 cm to 60 cm in height that grow in moist, shady places. They don't attain great heights because of absence of roots, vascular tissues, mechanical tissues and cuticle. They are terrestrial plant but require external water to complete their life cycle. Hence, they are called amphibians of plant kingdom. The fossil record indicates that bryophytes evolved on Earth about 395 to 430 million years ago during Silurian period of Paleozoic era. The study of bryophytes is called bryology. Hedwig is called father of bryology, while Shivram Kashyap is the father of Indian bryology. Salient features: bryophytes grow in damp and shady places. They follow heterologous haplodiplobiontic type of life cycle. The dominant plant body is gametophyte, on which sporophyte is semi-parasitic for its nutrition. The thalloid gametophyte differentiated into rhizoids, axis or stem and leaves. Vascular tissues such as xylem and phloem are absent. The gametophyte bears multicellular and jacketed sex organs, that means Antheridia and Archegonia. Sexual reproduction is oogamous type. Multicellular embryo develops inside Archegonium. Sporophyte differentiate into fruit, seta and capsule. Capsule produces haploid meiospores of similar types, that means all meiospores are similar in size, that means homosporous condition. Spore germinates into juvenile gametophyte called protonema. Progressive sterilization of sporogenous tissue noticed from lower to higher bryophytes. Bryophytes are classified under three classes: Hepaticea, Anthocerati and Massai. Classification of bryophytes. According to the latest recommendations of International Code of Botanical Nomenclature, bryophytes have been divided into three classes. Hepaticea means liverworts, Anthocerati means hornworts and Massai means mosses. First of all, Hepaticea or Hepaticopsida. In this class, characters of bryophytes are as: gametophytic plant body is either thalloid or foliose. If foliose, the lateral appendages means leaves are without midrib, means midrib are absent, and appendages always dorsiventral. Rhizoids lack septa, means septa are absent. Each cell in the thallus contains many chloroplasts. The chloroplasts are without pyrenoids. Sex organs are embedded in the dorsal surface. Sporophyte may be simple in case of Brixia and having only a capsule, or differentiate into root, seta and capsule in Marchantia, Pallia and Porella. Columella are absent in capsule. Hepaticopsida has four orders: Calobriales, Jungermannials, Spherocarpales and Marchantiales. Class 2nd, Anthocerati or Anthocerotopsida. Gametophytic plant body is simple, thalloid, thallus dorsiventral and without air chambers. Shows no internal differentiation of tissues. Scales are absent in the thallus. Each cell of the thallus possesses a single large chloroplast with a pyrenoid. Sporophyte is cylindrical, only partly dependent upon gametophyte for its nourishment. It's differentiated into bulbous foot and cylindrical capsule. Seta is meristematic. Endothecium forms the sterile central column, that means columella, in the capsule. Hence, columella is present and it has only one order, that is Anthocerotales. Now class 3rd, Massae or Bryopsida. Characters are as: gametophyte is differentiated into prostrate protonema and an erect gametophores. Gametophore is foliose, differentiated into an axis or stem and lateral appendages like leaves but without midrib. Rhizoids are multicellular with oblique septa. Elaters are absent in the capsule of sporangium. The sex organs are produced in separate branches emerged in a group of leaves. Bryopsida has only 3 orders: Bryals, Andriales and Sphagnales. Now, in the end, economic importance of bryophytes. First is protection from soil erosion. Bryophytes, especially mosses, form dense mats over the soil and prevent soil erosion by running water. Soil formation. Mosses are an important link in plant succession on rocky areas. They take part in binding soil in rock surfaces formed by lichens. Growth of sphagnum ultimately fills ponds and lakes with soil. Third, water retention. Sphagnum can retain 18 to 26 times more water than its weight. Hence, used by gardeners to protect desiccation of the seedling during transportation and used as nursery beds. Now, fourth one is peat. It's a dark, spongy, fossilized matter of sphagnum. Peat is dried and cut as cakes for use as fuel. Peat used as good manure. It overcomes soil alkalinity and increases its water retention as well as aeration. On distillation and fermentation, yield many chemicals. As food, mosses are good source of animal food in rocky and snow areas. Medicinal uses. Decoction of Polytrichum commune is used to remove kidney and gallbladder stones. Decoction prepared by boiling sphagnum in water for treatment of eye diseases. Mercantia polymorpha has been used to cure pulmonary tuberculosis. Other uses. Bryophytes are used as packing material for fragile goods, glasswares, etc. Some bryophytes act as indicator plants. For example, Tortella tortuosa grow well on soil rich in lime. Thank you and have a good day.